And so please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
More like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here?
like this guy.
Is this really happening? He met the other guy behind you, bro. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera. Behind the camera. No, see, now you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
but you're more in the category like Wilfred Arnold. Name?
My man. Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay.
Aesthetic. That's great, partner. You two ever go out place everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go. We head to Kroger's, and we work.
Oh, yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog. How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes. You
Okay,
gotta
so
have the eyes.
can you show me a little bit of something, like to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How do you do it? Teach me something.
You can get the sexy eyes. Then you gotta get the smile. Smile going on some shoes, but
Wait, hold up.
You got.
I gotta
when it's
try
time,
this with you.
when it's
Hold
time
on.
to laugh,
I gotta try this
you gotta
with
think
you.
of something funny and start laughing.
Do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
Sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
This is sexy eyes right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smile.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
wish words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis is ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. Good morning, everybody. Woo! Hopefully you guys are having a terrific Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot going on. I got to fix this camera angle because it's all on crack and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, terrific, fantastic Tuesday. It is tomorrow's inauguration day. Whether you guys are excited about it or not, a transition of power is actually happening tomorrow. And yeah, I would say I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the new change, a new transition, a new time, you know, a new look, a new outlook for the next 4 years. You know what I'm saying? It's been a hell of a 4 years. One hell of a 4 years, y'all. But of course, we will talk about that even more tomorrow. But I got my brothers in the house. David, Jackie, Watagwan.
What's up, man? Nice little morning here going on. It's good to see David's face. We missed you yesterday.
Yeah, man.
How you doing today, David?
I'm pretty good. Not much going on here, really. I just woke up a couple hours ago, but I'm ready to talk about the show. I'm ready for Inauguration Day, too. I just want all this to be over with.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm just ready for I'm just ready for it to be done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just ready to just like, okay, cool. This is the new guy. Let's be done with it. Let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess today's the day, right? Like, of all the talk and hype, like everything's just beginning and all these things are going to be revealed. I mean, at least we're going to be seeing like a list of like pardons, right? That Trump is going to drop for the last day.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some crazy news like throughout the day, I imagine. So, like,
yeah. Sounds like he's playing.
What are you going to
say? The culmination.
Like got a whole list he wants to go through of pardons. Sounds like they're expecting a whole bunch of them. I'm sure he's still going to try to pardon himself, though. I guess we'll see if that actually holds or not.
Apparently, allegedly that's not happening. If he's listening to Lindsey Graham was just on the news yesterday. He was actually on Fox News saying, Trump, if you do that, that'll be a really bad look. So I wouldn't do that if I were you. So allegedly he's not doing that, but he is sending out a gang of pardons. You know what I'm saying? Some of those people are Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Lil Wayne is about to get pardoned by our dude, President Trump, soon to be ex-President Trump. And so that should be very interesting, man. I mean, seeing who he ends up pardoning will be really something unique. This will be a unique time. The other thing is that apparently there is something I think also Lindsey Graham was talking about. he's entertaining the idea of pardoning the rioters. Real talk. Now, if that's the case, that's a really bad look, in my personal opinion. I mean, of course, everybody else has their own thing. You know what I'm saying? There's some people out here that still think that what happened on Capitol Hill was totally justified, which I still can't wrap my mind around. I still don't know how that's even possible. All right. But there are a lot of people out here that feel that type of way. So for him to pardon them, they'd be like, thank you, Trump. Yes, Trump. You're the bomb, Trump. For me, I just don't. I just can't wrap my mind around. I feel like it would be a very, very bad look for himself. And if he was to pardon himself, I don't even think he can pardon himself. He would have pardoned himself the last time he was impeached. You see what I'm saying?
True.
But
there's no way you can do it. I don't think legally you can.
I mean, in no way, shape, or form would that be a good look. Period.
Yeah, not at all.
Period.
I mean, they were looking into the legality before. It doesn't look like it's going to be legal, but it hasn't been put before court yet. So
no one's tried it.
See. Yeah.
Right.
Plus, I don't think he can pardon all those people because a lot of them haven't even been charged yet. So I'm not sure if he can pardon them before they've been arrested. Guess we'll see.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. And it would be terrible.
I think the federal crimes against him can be pardoned if he were to be pardoned. And people are calling for Biden to pardon him. After he becomes president. I don't see that ever happening. But
neither do I.
The actual local state crimes can't be pardoned. So Trump's in trouble anyway.
Biden already said he doesn't plan to investigate or charge Trump, so I could either see him not going after any charges or actually pardon him down the line. But I don't see like Governor, who was it, Cuomo, I think. Yeah, he's not going to pardon Trump, and it takes the governor's authority to pardon for a state crime. So there's a lot of states he's got problems in, and a lot of states that don't like him, with governors that definitely want to see him, like Pennsylvania as well, will want to see him suffer some sort of punishment, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't over for him. But real quick, we got a super chat, so I wanted to say good morning to Mom Fur Babies Maltese. Good morning. Thank you so much for the $5 tip. She says, good morning, the Pascal Show family and friends. Have a blessed day. It is totally crazy that anyone can try to justify January 6, 2021. Talk to you later. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really do appreciate it. Yes, it is insane. It is absolutely insane for anyone to sit here and try to, real talk, try to justify what happened out there. People died. Absolute madness happened. And the funny thing is, I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, we're still talking about a lot of things that are going on. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of stories that are popping off. The stories are still developing as time goes on. Inside the Capitol building and on the outside of the Capitol building. And the funny thing is I wanted to show this one piece because it is just it is a crazy video. It is the weirdest video that I've ever seen. Because honestly, it is crazy, but it also expresses and shows what everybody else was thinking while they were watching this on TV. In fact, I'll even say this too. People that were at the Capitol, I wouldn't sit there and say every single person was in there. There's a lot of people outside, just standing outside looking at the chaos in absolute shock and awe, right? Well, we got a video here of this guy, or actually, he's right by the building. And there's this really crazy moment where he turns to some security guards or some cops in riot gear, and he says a little something. Check this out.
Why are you letting this happen?
Yep.
Why haven't you called for backup? Where is your backup? This is our damn Capitol building. and y'all are letting it get destroyed on your watch.
Do you see that?
Call for backup. Get some help down here. And if they don't want to get you fucking backup, they obviously don't give a shit about you. These people want blood.
Yep. That's about right. He said what he said.
He's fighting Trumpies.
So, I just want to throw this back. I want to get to the. Yep.
Why haven't you called for backup?
I mean, that's exactly what everybody's thinking. Real talk. Everybody's thinking exactly what he's thinking right now. Everybody who is watching it on TV, the news, etc., are thinking the exact same thing. He's the black dude in the movie theater saying, "Run out the front door." You know what I'm saying? Don't go down there, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. He's literally doing exactly what, I'm sorry, but that's true. He literally is he's the dude saying exactly what the audience is thinking at the same damn time. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't get why any of these guys.
Capitol building, and y'all are letting it get destroyed on your watch.
I'm just trying to put it on them. I know that's a little blurry of a shot, but look, dudes got cups on. You know what I'm saying? They ready. They suited and booted. No, this is not like an S&M cosplay convention type thing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a S&M convention. No, these dudes were here to do exactly what they were what they didn't do. I guess they didn't do it until much later. But they stood on the sidelines watching all the chaos unfold. And I'm assuming they later on, because, you know, obviously you don't know any of the ID. You can't see these guys' faces. So I'm assuming that they went into the fray once the rest of their boys showed up. But real talk, I mean, I don't know who this dude is. I really don't know who this gentleman is. But damn. Like I said, he's probably the guy too. He's probably the guy who screams in the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you should have gone out the front door, man. Damn. Man, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Because this, so one of the other things that I have to say really quick before I throw it to the guys. Sorry, think about it, ruminate on the question. But the one thing that I really do like is that this proves that not everybody there was trying to do bad. That some people were just onlookers seeing chaos unfold in front of them. You see what I'm saying? Not everybody out there was trying to do insurrection and trying to kidnap and assassinate and all that. So it's really refreshing that somebody like himself came up and said this. Or there's the other part. He was part of the chaos. He was doing mayhem, but he still turned around and said, yo, this is getting crazy. Like, I broke a window or two, but they're starting to beat people over here. Come on, man. Like, I broke a window. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. Now we got cops getting their heads bashed in. Come on over here, man. This is getting crazy, bruh. There's that other option too, right? But I'll just say he literally was commentating what everybody else was saying, you know? And so I appreciate this dude. I commend this dude for actually coming out, going up there and saying what he had to say, you know? Fellas, what are your thoughts on this, man? Because like I said, this is... It's crazy, man. That issue crazy. Go ahead, man.
I don't know. It's so it's like a hypocritical like situation here because he surely looks like he's past like the restricted area. So like he's participating in some way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah, he probably
is.
is.
I think that you said like, oh, this is getting a little too much for him. Like, you know, I think that he was just a little bit overwhelmed, and maybe he was like, "Wait a second, what's going on over here?" It's just a really strange situation. Where's his mask,
bruh? It's
like, it's like
it's almost like you know how like in those movies where like in sitcoms, like somebody will throw a little pea and food. They'll throw a little like a bean or like a noodle at somebody's face, and next thing you know, it's a handful of salad, and then next thing you know, it's a full-on food fight, right? And the food fight gets chaotic to the point where people are beating the crap out of each other and stabbing each other with their steak knives. And he's going, "Whoa! I didn't mean to get this started. Whoa! Come here, cops! You see this food fight? They're killing each other. They're killing each other. Come here!" And these cops are just going, "Bruh, I'm good. This is way above my pay grade." Oh, my God. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
I'm sure he was like, yeah, or, when you play fighting with your girl, you know what I'm saying? You're like, that. And then she just starts just wailing on you. Like, stop! Jesus! Baby, this ain't real life. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like that a little bit. He was like, kids, it's getting, like Mr. Super just said, hey, it's getting a little out of hand. Just, guys, chill. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When insurrection gets too real.
When insurrection goes wrong.
Yeah.
David, what are your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree. He was saying what everyone else was thinking there. I'm not too sure what he was involved in. I mean, at that point, the outside perimeter, I don't even know if that was standing. I mean, sure, he was in the restricted area, but I don't really see that, considering the whole place was under siege and that he was still outside. I don't see that as much of a problem. He just seems like he probably, what I would think is just he was just nearby, wanted to see what was going on, or he was one of the people that I talked about the other day where they just showed up because of the speech and they pretty much unintentionally created a perimeter protecting the people at the Capitol building. But the fact he's like talking to the cops is a good sign, because no one else seems to be trying to get things under control. And you see people behind him even looking at the cops like, "Why aren't you doing anything?" They seem like they kind of agree with him. And I mean, he's right. They're just kind of sitting there, and they're not even trying to peacefully keep the people out. Like, this isn't like the perimeter walls where there's one guy with 500 people walking up on him trying to get past.
Right.
They're not even just like standing by the doors telling people to leave, that they're being recorded or that they're going to go to jail or anything. They're just chilling and letting it all go down. They kind of look like they're pretty much they look like they're an accomplice with it and letting it happen under their watch, basically. And like you said, it is a good sign, or it is a good image that somebody in like a Trump hat was sitting there telling them that they need to defend this building, because a protest isn't the same thing as an actual attack on the Capitol building with people inside and hitting officers with fire extinguishers. I'm sure a lot of people, I don't know, but I imagine a lot of the people that went to listen to Trump didn't want to see any violence that day, and he was probably one of those people.
Or I'll play the cynic here. Or he saw a camera or a phone being filmed, and he used that as an opportunity to go, this will make me look good, just in case. Like, a lot of people about to get arrested. A lot of people are about to get arrested here. So let me put on my concerned face, concerned parent face, and walk over to these guys and say something. You know what I mean? Here, let me put my best face. My best face forward here real quick, so to show that I'm at least caring, so that just in case I get arrested, they documented it. You know what I mean?
It's a good plan.
Sure, I broke a few windows. Sure, I hit a guy with a flag. I hit a cop over the head with a flag. But I did go over here. You see that footage? I put in my 2 cents. I did my due diligence. I tried, but I'm only one man. I am only one man. That is another theory. That's another possibility.
We're 100% certain that those are actual Capitol Police and not actual, like, part of the group.
I didn't see any badges or anything.
That's the problem, right?
I saw no stinking badges.
They're in full tactical gear. We're making the assumption that they are there to protect the building, whereas they could have been part of the insurrection.
Ooh. See, that's very interesting too, but then wouldn't they be over there then?
Maybe they're waiting. Think about it. I don't know. Maybe they already, like, maybe that's when they're waiting for people to be all inside, or waiting for people to be brought outside. I don't know. I mean, the whole situation was messed up, and it's hard to know who was on what side. But maybe he was saying too. Maybe he wasn't saying like, why aren't you doing anything? Maybe he was saying, why aren't you like doing anything? Like, why aren't you coming inside to help us get the senators? Like,
true.
Not necessarily like he said. This is our Capitol building. He didn't say like
That's a
they're
very
hurting
good
the
question.
Capitol or they're damaging the Capitol. Like,
I thought he said they were destroying it or something like that.
yeah, but was he talking about the people or is he talking about the people inside of it?
That's true. I'm not sure.
Oh, he's talking about the people.
Well, was he, or is he talking about the Democrats that are inside? They're destroying it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I don't know. It's just
no. But then he said they want blood. He said they want blood. So he's specifically talking about the rioters. And everybody out there, I did a whole video, right? I did a whole video, and Viclops, thank you so much for telling people, and Shay for telling people to get the likes up. Definitely crush those likes. That would really, really mean a lot. But I showed a whole video where the New Yorker, there was journalists that were actually documenting all the kind of craziness that was going on the outside and on the inside of it. They're ripping the scaffolding that was around the building, whatever they were using that for. They were ripping that stuff apart. I mean, there was absolute chaos in the front and inside. So I wouldn't be surprised if homeboy, good old boy there, Captain Sava, whatever, went over, saw all that stuff, because all that craziness, I mean, come on. A cop was bashed in the head with a fire extinguisher. Another one, a couple other cops got hit by a fire extinguisher because some dude lobbed it over at them. People were using their Trump MAGA flags, poles, and hitting cops over the head, hitting people, security guards, cops, etc., beating them with their flagpoles. So, I mean, you are standing on the side. Let's just say he's like, man, this is crazy. It's kind of like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. You know what I'm saying? And he's going over there and he's like, whoa. And he's seeing the stuff. So he wasn't talking about anything that was going on with the elected officials inside. He was just talking about the chaos, y'all. I mean, I would have probably turned to them and said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I would make a decision. Also, the other thing is I would make a decision whether to wear the MAGA hat or the Scully. Not both at the same damn time. But that's another conversation. David, go ahead.
I feel that's too many hats. But
too many hats.
Yeah.
How metaphorical is that? He was wearing too many hats. He was there. He was part of the treason, but he was also trying to save people at the same time. See what I'm saying? Anyway, message. Keep going. Sorry. Keep going, my brother.
We're still looking at the FBI, so they haven't released any of the reports, so I can't speak too in depth on it. But the FBI is still investigating whether or not the core of this was in fact incited by either far right pre-planned terrorist, or if it was actually partially instigated by foreign forces. Which and like a lot of people think that's impossible for some reason, but getting foreign forces to influence a place isn't that hard. Like, it's not like they send a spy from a foreign country. It's more like they jump on Craigslist and find somebody that wants some money to go do something, and they just send people over there. And that could be part of this, especially since Pascal talked about the woman who stole Nancy Pelosi's laptop, possibly for Russia, which is exactly the kind of operation you'd expect to see in a situation like this, whether or not a foreign nation was involved. They will take advantage of it, whether or not they were there in the first place to start this. And so the FBI is still trying to investigate how much of the core that started this violence was actually either pre-organized terrorist or outside influence. So there's definitely the strong possibility that there's a core of bad actors that pulled off the more violent groupies of Trump that were at the riot and used that as their force to push through the White House or Capitol building, while more of the people that just showed up to hear Trump or just happened to be there were kind of confused and thrown off. And we still really don't know. Maybe this was like 90% of the people there just decided to go and attack the Capitol building. It doesn't quite look like that. That is a possibility. that everyone there was just there for violence. But so I still want to see what the FBI ends up here. There's a strong possibility that we're not seeing a completely spontaneous riot, but rather people that Trump worked up via previous speeches, and basically he provided an advantage for either a insurrectionist or, again, foreign force to take advantage of that. And who knows why? Maybe they just wanted to create, say, Russia, for instance. They love creating doubts in the efficacy of democracy. A lot of times they like to point out when the systems start breaking down and how democracy can create tyranny, whereas actual authoritarianism, not that Russia says they're an authoritarian state, they say they're a presidency, but they're not a populist presidency is the way they see it. And and instigating that would definitely make fit their plan. I mean, it could be China just as well. I mean, it could be anyone, any nation that trades or anything with America would like to see it weaken, because that means that they're going to be strengthened. But we also know that there are a lot of people on the far right in the country that have been wanting this for a while, and that are still saying that we should continue this. So there's just multiple groups involved, and it's really hard to say which group started it all. I mean, we can definitely say the speech or the rally was a huge instigator, and if that didn't happen, most likely nothing would have occurred here that day at all. So there's multiple factors, not just people intentionally trying to make this happen, but people that get caught up in the moment, or that I don't know, people that didn't quite realize the full scale of what they were doing at this point. They didn't realize that their little protest had turned into a full-scale insurrection. So we really need to see who started a lot of the more violent aspects. And the FBI is going to be investigating this. It looks like it's all under recording, so they probably will start having some strong idea of who actually instigated the serious violence. And that's something that we need to see, I think, before we can really say what the core motivations of everyone involved was. Because those police could be other rioters, like Jack said. They could be just pretty much anyone. Just too much confusion right now with how many people were involved and how many people don't want to be responsible for what happened, even though they took direct part.
Right. I that is true, that it could very well be, like, just going back to the very beginning of what you said. I mean, it could very well be just anybody answering an ad on Craigslist or something like that that needs to make a couple more bucks, and all they got to do is, chant Trump. That is a very good possibility, but I feel like it's a little bit of a, I feel like that could be like a lot of these ideas, maybe a little bit of a far-fetched one. I mean, this is something that he's been cultivating. This is what I feel. Trump has been cultivating his clan for a very long time. I mean, since even when he was on the road, campaigning for the 2016 election. So I feel like this is something that he's been cultivating for a while, and everything just came to a head. Shoot, there's a possibility that maybe he didn't want. Maybe, I mean, this is just me being nice today. Okay, David, this is me being nice today. But maybe he didn't want it to go. He didn't want it to go to that level, Maybe he did want people out there on the stairs, rallying, chanting, demonstrating, but he created a monster. He's Frankenstein, and he created the monster. You know what I mean? And this monster just went off course, and he was like, "Ooh, oh damn, ooh damn, well, time to make excuses." You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's been building, cultivating, creating, and then suddenly what he created just went off course. I mean, it went rogue. It went on its own thing. That doesn't mean that he's not in the wrong. He did a whole lot of wrong. But at the same time, I could see that could be a possibility, where he just didn't realize how quick or how bad it was going to get. There's that possibility. Like I said, I'm playing nice. I'm playing
I wasn't-
very, very nice. But no, what? Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I wasn't speaking about Trump so much himself so much as like the people following him. I think Trump
True,
was
true.
happy
But
about that.
you also got to remember though that there are people out there that he is, like I said, he's cultivating these people. So if there's somebody out there that is that moved to go, Craigslist, we need more people here. Let's just say that's somebody hearing, that's somebody getting fed the BS that was constantly being sent via Twitter, via whatever, via the airwaves, via TV waves, whatever, that were seeping into people's brains, that were going, that's true, whatever. Like I'm not lying. Like this morning, I saw a video, an interview, where some people went up to, like a reporter went up to some place in Ohio, right? And during the election, during the Obama era, they constantly voted Obama, right? Then when Trump came into office or came in for election, they voted for him. And then in 2020, for the 2020 election, they voted for him again, right? By like huge amounts, right? Like this place went from being blue for Obama and going straight to red for Trump. So they went in, they interviewed a whole bunch of people there, right? A whole bunch of people that live in the, in that city or in that town. And all of them still to this day still feel like what he's saying is true. Like that there was election fraud, that he was a great president, that he still will continue to possibly be a great president if he was to run in 2024. Majority people in that area would vote for him again if he was to run in 2024. That's how much brainwashing has happened. That's how much cultivation has happened. And I understand that's only one city or one town, but at the same time, that's kind of the amount of power that this man has. And that the people are sitting here saying, oh, no, that vote, some of them were like, I don't know if it was voter fraud, but there aren't any facts. We haven't seen any proof. I don't know if Trump really lost. There's a lot of them. They're like, I'm not sure that Trump lost. I'm not sure about it, but I'm sure that you see what I'm saying? Like, there's just like these people that are not willing to break out of the box that they've built. You know what I'm saying? And literally don't even bat an eye to what happened on January 6th. And they're just sitting there going, oh, that was, a terrible thing, but, that has nothing to do with Trump.
They're blaming it on Antifa and stuff.
Excuse me? Yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it just doesn't make sense. And yes, it's so easy to blame the other guy. It's so easy to blame the other guy. When, the other guy has been out there protesting, demonstrating all kinds of crazy stuff like that, right? But then you got thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions of people that were at that rally. Thousands of people were storming that Capitol building. Thousands. All chanting one name. They weren't saying BLM. They weren't saying Antifa. They weren't saying anything else except Trump 2020. We need to take our country back, etc. So much that there's so many other stories. There's a commissioner from New Mexico that was just recently arrested. He was a part of the riots as well. He was actually an onlooker. He wasn't actually in the building, but he was an onlooker. Why? Because he got arrested because he had plans on going to the inauguration, suited and booted, ready to shoot some people. He had all types of assault rifles, etc. And that's not even a story I'm covering, but I'm just trying to show you guys like the amount of craziness that's going on out here. And for people to automatically go, oh, this is not saying that you're saying this, David, but like for people to automatically go, oh, it's got to be the other guy. It's the other side of the fence is a little bit beyond me. Sure, anyone can wear a MAGA hat. Anyone. Right? But I look at the crowd. I see the sea of faces in there. People who have Confederate flags, Nazi memorabilia, you name it. Some people were saying racial slur, like, and a whole sea of white faces. And so for me, it's hard for me to go, oh, it's all Antifa. And yes, there were some black people in there too, sure. I'm not going to sit there and say there weren't. But at the same time, the vast majority, it's just hard to it's hard to look at it in a different angle than what it is right there in our faces. You know what I mean? So much that we got to segue into this next story because, you know, you did mention it earlier, David, and it is crazy. This whole thing is nuts. And yes, there are many possibilities of many angles, trust. Many, but it's just like all roads go down one road and it doesn't split off. You know what I'm saying? So much that I need to pull up this story real quick. I did a pop-up video yesterday afternoon about Riley June Williams, Riley June Williams. She was arrested. She was actually arrested. So real quick, she was someone that was in the Capitol running around. I said in this article that I read yesterday where she was literally saying she was caught on video saying upstairs, 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 while she's directing a whole massive crowd of people upstairs towards where Nancy Pelosi's office was. When she got into Nancy Pelosi's office, she stole a laptop. Later on, only to find out that the laptop is a presentation laptop, that there's really nothing on that laptop, probably just a whole bunch of PNGs and JPEGs and stuff like that. Nothing crazy, you know, some graphics and stuff, I'm sure. But her plan was to take that laptop and actually sell it to Russian intelligence. Well, as I said in this story, she went out on the lamb. She took off. She disappeared. We got some new news now. This woman has been detained and is now arrested. And I'm going to pull up this video here.
This laptop was in her office, right? Just like a regular office.
Riley Williams had been on the run.
What did you say?
So the laptop was in her regular office, Nancy Pelosi's?
It was apparently when they got into the office, when they all stormed the office, this laptop was just resting there. She grabbed it and she took off. So it could be anything. And so when they said, "Oh, the laptop that she got was a presentation laptop," so there ain't nothing on there. And like I said in my pop-up video, it's not like they're gonna find out like her password to Pornhub and what she's selling and buying on Etsy. You know what I'm saying? What she's saving and sharing on her Pinterest page. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a presentation laptop. That's it. So we got a little story here, or a little video here. Let's check it out.
Riley Williams had been on the run. The Department of Justice filed charges against her on Sunday, and her mother, who lives in Harrisburg, told a British TV station that Williams packed up her bags and left home. But she has been arrested, and we know that this morning she is booked in the Dauphin County Prison. And that's where we have her mugshot. We're getting our first look at that this morning as well. According to the Department of Justice records, an informant who claims to be Williams' former partner says that she saw a video of Williams taking a laptop or a hard drive from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's office during the Capitol Hill riot. The informant told the FBI that Williams planned to send that device to a friend in Russia who planned to sell it to Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service. But that deal and arrangement fell through for some reason. At this point, Williams has not been charged with theft. CNN is reporting that she turned herself in.
Interesting. She turned herself in now. Because, okay, so the report that I did yesterday, she was nowhere to be found. They didn't know if they had detained her. They didn't know if she was arrested. They didn't know anything. All they knew, and it's a where I got it from, it was a reliable news source, for the most part, obviously. But at the same time, they didn't know where she was. They said that she was still at large. She was still out on a lamb. Still an outlaw, a renegade. You know what I'm saying? And now she's just turned herself in. Another thing, he just said, Russia, the deal fell through. Why? Why, you think? You want to know why? There wasn't anything on that freaking laptop. I guarantee you that. Or it wasn't anything that they could use against America or against Nancy Pelosi. Like I said, her Pinterest page, her Etsy, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she's really getting into fidget spinners or something, like designing her owns or something like that. You know what I mean? She's huge into, knitting or something like that. Other than that, that's it. What are you going to say, Jack?
Oh, I was just flabbergasted. She's into knitting?
She's into knitting? I guess that's rude because she's old, and so I automatically would sit there and say knitting because because she's old. It's there's a lot of young cats that knit too. So, I'm not trying to, I'm not an ageist, okay? Or, ain't trying to do some ageism. You know what I'm saying? But let's finish this clip.
Williams' father lives in Camp Hill, and according to those records, he told police that he went with Williams to the protest in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. They didn't stay together all day, but they did drive back home to Harrisburg together.
So it's funny because, she obviously she
surveys.
It's obviously she had a big ass satchel. She had a big ass bag with her. So he probably didn't even see what she had in her bag. She probably just ran in there, grabbed the bag, grabbed the laptops, threw it in her bag, and just kept it moving. Got in the car and she's like, woo, that was really invigorating. I feel like I'm a part of America. You know what I mean? I did something patriotic. America. You know what I'm saying? But she is arrested. There you have it, y'all. Arrested. That was quick. Yesterday she was out at large. You know what I mean? And now she's arrested. Last night she was arrested. That's quick. Like I said, they're going to snatch these people up, baby. They're going to be like, bop, 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 bop. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter because all these people were idiotic. I'm telling you, if you're going to commit a crime, if you're going to do a B&E on a federal building, wear a mask. Oh, that's funny. Wear a mask. Seriously. But none of them did. They didn't care. These idiots were
doing it wrong.
These idiots were live streaming the putting the camera in their face. I mean, there's so many video clips out there of people being like, my name is John Smith. I live here and here, and my girlfriend's name is Pocahontas, and none. Like, it's like, bruh. You don't think the feds be watching, baby? Come on now. I was just inside. I got maced. It was insane, man. I was right there when the girl got shot. My name is such and such. I live on the corner of such and such and such and such. My social security number is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Like, come on, no, come on. Think before you commit a crime, I guess, right? Should I be even advocating that?
Most criminals are stupid, though.
I guess I shouldn't be advocating that, right? Yeah, most criminals are stupid.
But again, they didn't think that they were doing anything wrong. They were invited to the Capitol by their president. Those are the statements that were coming out for several people. President Trump invited us here. They told us to go to the Capitol.
Oh yeah, that's what they said in that video, time and time again. This is the reason why that video, that New Yorker video, is literally a juicy, delectable freaking steak for the prosecutors. When they do impeach him or whatever they end up slapping him with, because he will be slapped with several charges, not even in just the state of New York, Florida. I mean, there's so many other places that he's going to get slapped with, but at the same time, he's going to get slapped with a whole bunch of stuff. And when they do this whole impeachment trial, whenever that happens, they are most definitely going to be using that stuff as Exhibit A, B, C, D. I mean, all the way down to Z. Real talk.
So, like,
That's what you
all
get.
the other rallies and stuff, they sold tickets. Did they sell tickets to this rally?
They probably did.
I don't think so.
And with people's names and stuff, where they use their credit cards to buy the tickets.
I don't think it was a
didn't see
free.
any.
I don't think it was a free rally. I don't think it was a free rally. We're gonna have to look that up. We're gonna have
They're
to
like,
look that up.
can we? We're just going down this list we got. Yeah, that'd be. I don't know.
That's.
Doesn't look like this one had a registration. Because his previous rallies were free. They just required registration beforehand. See.
Oh.
It looks like this one was free. Like, even the ones where the Korean kids messed up, like, it had unlimited registration for free. Like, you could just show up. It's
Right.
just pre-registration.
Just
But
to
this
give us an
doesn't-
idea how many people were going to show up, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. I don't see anything about registration for this one, though.
That's funny as
But,
hell. Go ahead.
Pascal was right. I just wanted to talk about the laptop since I didn't talk on it, but you're right on that. Most likely what they had was just a laptop that was from the tech room that they pulled out to put PowerPoints on. She probably uses a secured phone for her laptop or whatever, and if it's anything with secrets on it, it won't just be in an office. It'll be in a secured room that
Yeah.
should have a guard at all times.
Exactly.
And like a changing password every 15 to 20 minutes or something. With
Facts.
Those,
I mean, something
pretty common.
Something
Yeah.
hardcore. Something hardcore. It wouldn't be that easy to obtain. Like I said, she's gonna have summer photos on there, her Etsy page, her Pinterest. You know what I'm saying? And random photos of her dog. You know what I'm saying? And her grandkids. That's basically what it's gonna be most likely. You know, if it's even that, if it's even gone to that place. But you got to know. These guys are so, I mean, you know, she's an elected official, so everything's on lock. You know, her whole life is protected upon protected. So that's just insane. Now, there have been other things like, you know, we are going to talk about this man hides in an airport, and that literally is real talk. We had a Tom Hanks situation that actually happened. But we do need to talk about this other thing that, like, it's really crazy because there is a story about a woman that was trying to impersonate law enforcement that was caught at the checkpoint in Capitol Hill, saying that she works closely with Donald Trump, only to find out that her credentials were fake. Again, she was impersonating an officer. And she was somebody who was trying to be there on Inauguration Day. Another person trying to get in to do bad. It's true. It's true. It's very weird, man. It's very, very weird.
What state was this in?
This was by the Capitol.
The Capitol?
Yeah, it was a security
the main
point.
Capitol again.
Yeah.
There's a Capitol in every state.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I meant Capitol Hill. I said Capitol Hill, didn't I? Capitol Hill. Yeah. No, but D.C., Capitol Hill, another security checkpoint, a woman dressed up like a cop saying that she works directly close by with Trump, arrested, found with weapons, etc. Another story like that. We did that Wesley Allen Beeler story just yesterday. Now we got another one that popped off. And I'm sure it's going to be like that for the next couple days, or at least for the next 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. It's so weird. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around like why everybody so badly wants to hurt this guy of all people, like Biden. You feel me? Why Biden now? There was obviously speculations of Obama getting assassinated while he was getting on his inauguration, but there weren't stories like this popping up like crazy. There wasn't National Guard locked and loaded and with fences all over the Capitol with crazy checkpoints. You see what I'm saying? Same thing. There was speculation about Trump, bad things happening to Trump. Nothing happened. Didn't have the same thing, but Biden, for some weird reason, everybody's hell bent on trying to kill this man. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. David, go ahead.
They've actually ended up arresting a few people recently. You covered one of them, but there's also another guy that said he was lost and he just happened to have a bunch of ammo and a gun on his way to
we
the
did
inauguration
that one
zone.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple people like that, I think, though.
yeah. There's been a few. There's been at least 3 or 4 that I know of. So there's a lot of people that are driving towards the inauguration area with a bunch of guns and ammo.
Oh, I'm
it
sure.
seems like people are targeting Biden for real, not like that. When Obama was inaugurated, there was rumors about it, but there wasn't people openly saying it, and they weren't openly arresting so many people trying to get there with it. This is definitely different. I think. I don't know.
Is Pence going to be at the inauguration? I know that Trump isn't.
I don't know if Pence
because
said.
Maybe they're not perhaps targeting Biden. Maybe they're still going after Pence.
I mean, that could be it too, but that's insane. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, Trump created the monster. Trump is Frankenstein. He created this monster, and now this monster is just exploding. And now all these people are starting to feel, like I've said before, these people feel emboldened. And then, as much as like, oh, God, as much as people sit there and go, oh, Trump isn't such and such. Trump isn't such and such. No, baby. He is. Mm-hmm. If he's speaking on behalf of these people, okay, you got these people that are running around with Confederate flags and Nazi insignia all over the place, symbols of Nazism and stuff. Pardon my French. I almost slipped there. Okay? You got all that kind of stuff going on. And he says, y'all are very special people. Same thing that happened a while back where he said, oh, good people on both sides. BLM, Antifa. You start looting, we start shooting. I'm sorry. It's just, I literally cannot wait for him to be out. And I'm sorry to say that, but all this negativity, all this bad stuff, I'm not sitting here saying that it's going to go away. It might even get worse over the next 4 years. You never know, because suddenly now these people that have felt like they had the power won't have that power anymore. And then they'll feel angry and they're going to want to lash out. But man, I'm just ready to put some of these things to bed. I'm very ready for some of this negativity and this racism, this in your face racism, these Karens and Kens and all. I'm so ready for it to start to die down just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. What are you going to say, David?
Yeah. I do think we'll most likely see him Trump being charged with with the article of impeachment. It's for inciting unrest, which is very likely to stick. I'm not sure if he would have any defense against that charge. So we will probably be seeing that later this year, at least the trial begin. The thing is, I'm not sure how far it's going to go. I would think we'll have the House and both the Senate and the House will be in control of the Democrats. So it's a very good chance to go through. What I'm wondering about is what will the response be? Because I don't think it's an unreasonable charge, but what will the response be once he's if he's found guilty of inciting unrest? Will that start a new wave of unrest because people feel that they weren't doing anything wrong? Because that does seem still to be the case. There's a lot of people saying that there was nothing. What is it? I don't know. Like that it was patriotic. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That it was like patriotic.
Yeah. Trying to justify this trash and say that it's patriotic. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, brother.
Yeah. So obviously there's people.
Sorry, I have no patience for this ridiculousness. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, David.
So obviously the people that think they weren't doing anything wrong will think that if Trump is charged for that, I would think that they would see that as unjust and probably start more violence. I don't really know, but that seems likely to me. And the thing is, though, you can't just not charge him for what happened. So it's kind of unavoidable, I think, that we will see more at least chaos. I'd say chaos over what already has happened. We're going to see more about it later this year, I think.
I think, we're going to see, I think what's going to happen is these groups and these people it's going to exist. It's going to be there, right? They're going to be here. It's not like they're going to die. It's not like these groups are just going to dissipate. They might change their acronyms. They might change their, Cowboys for Trump might turn into something else. You know what I'm saying? Proud Boys will still be Proud Boys, and they'll still sing proud of your boy or whatever the hell that they sing, and flash those weird white power gang signs and everything. I'm sure those things will still exist, but I feel like those things will instantly be lumped into where they should be lumped into, which is the category of like hate speech or, racist groups, racist radical groups, where they should be lumped into at this point. I mean, sorry, when you have Proud Boys flashing the white power sign, the OK sign in photos with a young 18-year-old boy, young, impressionable 18-year-old boy, you need to be in that category. When you incite nothing but hatred and violence, you're not trying to bring equality. You're trying to separate. You go over in that group. Like, I'm ready for this country to join hands again and bring like, kind of unite again, because we're not there. Like, this country is completely divided. And I know that we've been hearing it on social media and all that, but we are more divided than ever before, because that's true. And maybe the division, how about this? It's like maybe the division, let's just roll with me on this. Maybe the division has always been there, but when we had Trump in office, it just got pushed up even more for everyone to see. Warts and all, we just see it right in front of our faces, instead of it being hidden in plain sight. That's kind of what I'm thinking, that this is where we're at. Like I said, I'm so ready for things to change for the better. And I'm not sitting here saying that Biden is the way. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? But at least somebody who is in office that did a terrible job, in my personal opinion, and represented everything that was negative, I think gave the country a bad look, in my personal opinion. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. And I'm ready for a time. I'm ready for a change. It's time for a change. This country really needs something different. And if it's Biden, great. If it's not, shoot, I don't care. We need something different. We got people who are going to a McDonald's or a Starbucks, and a girl or a person will scream at a person of color, Trump 2020. I don't think you guys realize that is almost as bad as saying the N-word to a black person's face now. It's the truth. I see countless viral videos back to back to back. I mean, this is what the show is all about. We see a lot of viral videos, and a lot of times you see people with their MAGA hats or this, whatever kind of Trump drip that they be wearing, or they could just be wearing regular plain clothes, and suddenly they go MAGA 2020 or Trump 2020 in the face of somebody just because they're disagreeing about something, or a guy cuts off another guy in a McDonald's drive-thru. So they're throwing off, they're cursing at each other, and the guy turns around and says, F-U-N-word, Trump 2020 within the same damn breath. This is the life we were living for 4 freaking years, y'all. 4. I'm so ready for change. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for a positive change. I'm also ready for a change for this too. Whoever ends up being the Republican that ends up running in 2024, God forbid it's anybody that's got the last name Trump. But I'm hoping that when somebody is running on the Republican side, they're going, hey, Smith 2024. Let's just use that for example. That we're not looking at that person and instantly going, oh, we know what kind of person you are. I'm just saying. Trump's name is synonymous to so many negative things, racism, etc. I mean, you name it. There's a list. That anytime somebody wears a hat that says MAGA on it, now it's turning into that. That will be something that will be banned. I guarantee you. If this kind of violence keeps happening, if this kind of chaos happens, they will start stopping people from being able to wear Trump 2020 or Trump anything on any planes, go to any social gatherings, public events, whenever we get a chance to do a freaking social events again. But they will literally ban those things. Like I said, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for something to change. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I think we all need a staycation from politics, from Trump, from the chaos that has ensued. And if you think that like there's still justification behind January 6th, then I pray for you. I'm sorry. There's no logical justification behind what happened on the 6th. Shoot. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to go on that tangent. We do got to jump into a commercial break, but I will say this though too, because I do have the article about this woman that was arrested impersonating an officer. I want to make sure you guys heard this story, the actual facts. So police have arrested 2 more people. So 2 more people were arrested near security checkpoints in Washington, D.C., where security is heightened over the concerns about potential violence on the fast approaching Inauguration Day. Early Sunday morning, a 22-year-old Virginia man was carrying a firearm with 3 high-capacity magazines and 37 rounds of unregistered ammunition was arrested near Capitol Hill. Then there was another person. That person, his name was Guy Berry of Gordonsville, Virginia. Then on Saturday, a woman claiming to be a law enforcement officer and part of the presidential cabinet was stopped at an inauguration checkpoint where U.S. Capitol Police say they arrested her for impersonating an officer as well as failing to obey and fleeing from law enforcement. Her name is Linda McGovern. She's a 63-year-old woman from Stratford, Connecticut. So she approached the security checkpoint near Union Station around 8:45 a.m. in her vehicle, according to the police report. She said she was a law enforcement officer and a presidential cabinet member, and she was displaying a round metallic object, later identified as a military police challenge coin. So the police officers asked her to put her vehicle in park 3 times, and then she complied, but fled northbound when she was asked for her driver's license. Following her arrest, the police said McGovern was transported to D.C. Comprehensive Psychiatric Emergency Program for evaluation before being processed at the USCP headquarters and taken to D.C. jail. This is exactly what we're dealing with days before inauguration. People are literally trying to go in here and bring some harm to people. Impersonating police officers. Coming in with magazines. Not the, oh, this was an honest mistake. I went the wrong way. I'm so sorry. Lo siento. This is another guy, completely different from that guy, that had 37 rounds of unregistered ammunition and three high capacity magazines. Also carrying a firearm. These are the things that we are waiting for. This is the thing that these National Guards have been waiting for. Exactly this. That's what they're there for. So I salute those dudes for getting those guys with the quickness. Real talk. But at the same time, wow, people are out here hell-bent on trying to do some bad on somebody. Could it be Pence? Could it be Harris? Could it be Biden? We don't know.
All of them?
Could be all of them at the same damn... It's facts. It could be all of them at the same damn time. That's a very good possibility. It's insane. It's insane. Anyway, we got to jump into a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we got to talk about this man that lived for months in an airport, y'all. I'm telling you, he was watching The Terminal like a mug. Like he was watching that Tom Hanks movie, writing down notes. Real talk. We'll be right back. This is The Pascal Show. Bye. An airport, y'all.
For the holidays, don't cancel them. Prepare STL. Decorate. Make it as normal as you can, but slow the spread of COVID. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Watch your distance. Prepare STL, helping St. Louisans of color prepare and prevail.
But you see how he makes these S's in his body right here? That's where he's hanging on, and then he's moving forward with the locomotion of his ribs. That is classic Missouri rat snake right there. I mean, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab him before he gets into a hole. Now, these snakes are not biters. They won't bite as long as you don't squeeze them. If you just stop them like this, it'll freeze them, and then you just gently pull them back. As long as you don't squeeze them, they won't bite.
Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Guy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
Fully open, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much open. So you can't sit inside yet. Monday you can sit inside a little bit. We'll have 25% of the tables inside, and then we're letting it rip outside.
So I know that there's a lot of people really concerned about staying safe and all that.
No,
so what are you guys doing in regards to that?
Well, we have extra people to clean and rub everything down all the time. Everybody inside's wearing masks. And we have little stickers on the ground so everyone can stay 6 feet apart.
Right on.
The tables are all spaced out, inside and outside.
Sugar Fire, open in full effect right now. They're staying healthy, they're staying clean. Go get you a rack of ribs. Sugar Fire, open right now.
Thanks.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
I'm sorry, I can't make this interview boring because this man is too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is gonna leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Homeowners and property managers, if you're looking for effective and humane ways to remove wild animals and deal with the damage that they have caused, we have good news for you. Introducing Wildlife Command Center, a professional nuisance wildlife management company specializing in providing animal removal for residential, industrial, and commercial clients. We are the only wildlife company that checks 70 different areas on a structure to determine the answers to the following questions. Exactly which animal are we dealing with? How is the animal getting inside the home? What kind of damage is the animal doing to the structure? Once we get the answers to all of these questions, we develop and write up an action plan to resolve the animal issue completely and provide a quote to implement that action plan. We perform a very in-depth 70-point wildlife inspection. From visually inspecting the highest point, the chimney, to physically crawling inside the attic space and looking for animals, chewed wires, fecal matter, chewed structural wood. We inspect everything. Our inspection process covers all of the following 70 points. Animal-proof chimney cap, roof ridge vents, roof to soffit junctions, dormer fascia, attic gable vents, gutter lines, fascia trim, garage door, utility penetrations, water, gas, electric, and cable, bathroom vents, attic roof ridge vents, attic electrical, wiring, junctions, boxes, and lighting, concrete decks, additions, wooden crawl spaces, basement plumbing, penetrations, ceiling, floor, and wall. Wildlife Command Center's mission is to deliver the finest quality wildlife removal and pest control service that is safe for the environment. For more information, call us now.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and sticking around and being a part of the conversation today. If this is your first time checking out this show, please go crush that subscribe button. I do this show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I do a show at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesdays through Thursdays. So please hit that subscribe button, be a part of the show, be a part of the Pascal Show family, and also don't forget to hit that like button down below. I'd love to see it get past 100 likes. That would really, really mean a lot. We're almost there. We're like 3 likes away. I really appreciate it. Love the support, and I appreciate all y'all. Y'all are amazing. So much that I'm going to say this. Huge shout out to Shay again, because right now, she's not in class right now, but from what I'm reading in the comments, she's saying that she might have to, she won't be able to be a part of the morning shows as much because she's going to school in the morning. She's got to go in class kind of thing. And what sucks is she's saying she might have to go into the bathroom just to see half of the show. You know what I mean? That's how much we love you. We love you guys, and you know that's just proof positive how much you guys love the show and how much you guys are receiving the show. And I can't say thank you enough to all you guys. Real talk, like it's really an amazing it's an amazing feeling that you guys are supporting, and we got new family members, new people showing love and being a part of the show. I just say thank you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all you guys. But before we jump into anything, I want to do a quick reminder. Tomorrow is Biden-Harris Inauguration Day. A huge transition happens tomorrow. We will be watching it live. We will be watching it live together as a watch party tomorrow morning. So be sure to tune in. I will be in a suit. I'm not kidding. I will be in a suit and tie, ready to watch this craziness go. Well, hopefully it goes smoothly. The transition is smooth. But if it's not, we will be there watching it with our own 2 eyes, seeing the chaos go down live on the Pascal Show. So be sure to tune in tomorrow morning because we will be watching the inauguration for show. Anyway, we got to jump into this story, man. You know, and like I said, I love all y'all. You guys are amazing family. You guys are dope. Keep hitting that like button. Keep sharing this show. Tell your people about this show. That would really, really mean a lot, okay? You guys are really amazing, and I can't do this show without your support. You know what I'm saying? Without family, I ain't got nothing. And you guys are my family, so I love y'all. So let's get into this conversation. There is a man that hid himself inside of an airport for months. because he was scared of flying due to the COVID crisis. David's got the story. Come on, man. Speak on it.
Right. So, like you already said, if you've seen Tom Hanks's Terminal, you have a pretty similar story. He still has a country, but he's afraid of COVID, so he ended up staying at an airport. His name is Aditya Singh. He's 36, and he was just recently found living in the security zone of the Chicago O'Hare International Airport. He's from California, and apparently he's been hiding there. He flew there from Los Angeles, and he's been hiding there since October 19th. And the entire time, he has been in the airport security zone, like the part past the, where they check for weapons, make you take all your shoes off. He's never left that since October 19th. He's been in that secure area the entire time. So apparently he's been showering there and living there, and he was just recently discovered by two United Airlines employees when they approached him to see his identification. And it turns out he had a fake security pass. Let's see, this is according to Judge Ortiz. She said that the court finds these facts and circumstances quite shocking for the alleged period of time that this occurred. Being in a secured part of the airport under a fake ID badge, allegedly, based upon the need for airports to be absolutely secure so that people feel safe to travel, I do find these alleged actions to make him a danger to the community. And so he's due back in court on the 27th, and in the meantime, he's banned from the airport. And he's other than that, it looks like they're going to just be waiting until then to hear the trial. So it seems like he still lives with roommates. I guess he still has his room. He just hasn't, been there since last year. He has a master's degree in hospitality, but is currently unemployed. And it's being investigated by the Chicago Department of Aviation, which oversees the airport. And they still have the situation under investigation.
Of course he's unemployed. I was just saying, of course he's unemployed. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
And I guess, I don't know what he was eating. I guess he was just eating like samples or something the whole time. Who knows?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You want to know what he was doing? This is hilarious. He was taking food from people. He was actually eating food, scrappings from people. People were giving him food. He was impersonating a security guy. He had a security badge, a fake security badge that he found, I guess. And he was using that to walk around the airport. And I guess he was just begging for food, I guess. I don't know how he did it. Unless he was just digging out of trash cans, trash cans and trash bags, which is a possibility as well. But this guy had a fake credential, or maybe an expired credential or something like that, and or a stolen credential. And he was walking around living inside the airport. I mean, there's so many questions that I have about this guy, this story, because he never left. He was there for months, correct? It was months, right?
3 months.
3 freaking months. He was scared of the COVID. That's why he didn't fly. Yet he was eating off of other people's plates. He was eating people's scrappings, yet he was scared of getting the COVID. That makes no sense. Then on top of that, he was living inside the place. Security never looked. They didn't see any. How does somebody live like that in plain sight and not get caught? Wouldn't somebody eventually go, okay, there's a weird man asking if he can eat my food? And he's wearing a security thing. Like a security guy here is asking me to give him my scrappings so he can eat it. That's weird.
Yeah.
The only difference is that there's no Catherine Zeta-Jones. Wasn't Catherine Zeta-Jones in the movie?
Yeah.
Catherine Zeta-Jones, she dips beneath the lasers. Oh, you know what I'm saying? There's no fine, beautiful like Catherine Zeta-Jones And he doesn't look anything nowhere near as charismatic looking as Tom Hanks. But still, he didn't get laid. That sucks. Damn. I was hoping for a love story. You know what I'm saying? That whimsical, you know, Steven Spielberg-ish thing. You know what I'm saying? But no. In real life, he's really digging out of trash cans, basically living like a homeless dude inside an airport.
And it looks like he's being charged with felony criminal trespass for it.
As he should.
I guess the food is misdemeanor theft. So he's being charged for misdemeanor theft for eating and felony criminal trespass for living there for 3 months.
Exactly. As he should. Now, here's the thing, though. Shay said something very earlier. He didn't harm anybody. He didn't hurt nobody. That's true. But at the same time, what if he was actually there for recon work? Think about it. Oh, no. I wasn't doing that at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything at all. What are you talking about? I was just I was scared of the COVID. I was scared of traveling. Hence the reason why I did not get on my flight. What if he was there for reconnaissance? Recon work. Go ahead. What, David?
Judge Ortiz seems to think he's not a threat. That's what the judge said. That's why they released him for now. Yeah, I mean, he still has his trial, but he's not being held.
Of course, he's not being held. But think about it. Think about it. These people hide in plain sight. I'm serious. So he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was scared of COVID and I just didn't want to do that, blah, blah, blah." Genuine, coming off as genuine and real and then going, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Right? And then they go, "Nah, he's harmless. He's harmless." The next thing you know, 5 months later, something catastrophic happens at that very airport. Why? Because the dude knew everything, the ins and outs of that particular area, how to get things in, how to get things out, how he was able to hide in plain sight like that. I mean, he learned the lay of the land in that area. When the place was shut down, which I don't think an airport ever really does shut down if you really think about it, he was able to know things and how things work and all that. I mean, that's my assumption. You think he just sat around, just laid around, just chilling? Reading a book? What was he using? What was he doing to keep himself occupied, to keep himself entertained during those downtimes? Think about it. What was he doing?
TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing the whole time. The whole time, hitting the whoa and shaking the booty all day.
I don't know. OnlyFans, he could have bought his own food.
While wearing boy shorts and a crop top. You know what I mean? Exactly. Just body yaddy yaddy yaddy. All that stuff. I'm done. But what was he doing during that time? Probably getting some information.
Maybe.
Come on, guys. I hate to be that guy, but you got to be a little paranoid about that kind of stuff. What happened with 9/11? 9/11, they used planes. I'm not sitting here. It's not a race thing. It's not a anything of that sort. If this was a white guy that was holed up in that place, I would say the same thing. Doesn't matter about the race. Just given the fact that he was there, you know what I'm saying? Was just a lot of red flags, man. A lot of red flags, and I would never ever be able to. If I was somebody who was like, "Oh, he's fine, let him go," I would never be able to forgive myself if something happens in a year after they send his ass home. If they send his ass home. Seriously, it takes one plane. It takes access to one plane to do something extremely catastrophic. We already saw it.
Right.
So, that's just my personal opinion about that. It's just weird.
It is weird.
It's very, very weird. Moving
Would
on,
you be
though.
suspicious if it was Tom Hanks, though?
It would be hilarious if it was Tom Hanks. It would be
I'd
hilarious.
be really suspicious.
It'd be hilarious if he said I was inspired by the movie Terminal. I'd be like, bruh, where is Catherine Zeta-Jones at, though? Where she be at, though? Please. Anybody?
I don't know.
Exactly. No answer. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And don't worry, I promise I won't dance anymore.
Oh no! Please keep dancing.
Snapper Whipper says, "Stick to singing." I will. I promise you. I promise you. You will never see me in boy shorts and a crop top trying to do the body yaddy dance on TikTok. You won't ever.
That's
see
where
it.
I come in.
That's when. Yes, exactly. No, that's when David comes in, man. You seen that body, bruh? Like a Coca-Cola bottle. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Oh, well,
this took a weird turn.
Yeah, weird turn. We gotta go. And speaking of, pillows and stuff. No, kidding. We gotta jump into My Pillow. The CEO, Mike Lindell. There's some bad news for the My Pillow company. Jack's got the story. What up, man?
Oh, if you were sleeping soundly on your My Pillow, hold on to it tight because you're going to have trouble finding it here in the future. Because Bed Bath & Beyond and Kohl's are removing his products, as well as HEB or Heb, and then J.C. Penney, Amazon, and Belk right now are some of the major retailers still selling it. But there's like a social media campaign going towards them saying, do you want to support a product for somebody that supports an insurrection? So he's like, I'm being canceled right now. He goes, I just got off the phone not 5 minutes ago. Kohl's, all these different places. These guys don't understand. They're scared. Like a Bed Bath & Beyond. They're scared. They were good partners. In fact, I told them, you guys come back anytime you want.
Of course he did.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got off the phone with Bed Bath & Beyond. They're dropping My Pillow. So
that's funny.
Didn't he support Rittenhouse too?
What's that?
Didn't he donate to Rittenhouse too, or is that something else?
Probably. He is definitely full on. Been pushing for saying that Trump tomorrow is going to be president for the next 4 years, as of still yesterday, still saying it. When he showed up to the White House with his laundry list of options for the president, including martial law, and has been pushing the voter fraud stuff involving the machines for Dominion, which Dominion has sent him a cease and desist letter now. So he's just he's out there on that fringe, and I don't think he's gonna be sleeping too soundly over the next couple months as he gets pulled from all these different stores.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they'll go as far as the Parler app, being pulled, and then all the people involved with Parler throughout, from the hosting on down. I wonder if this guy's website will be pulled off as well. But just like the Parler app getting up momentarily through Russian help of two Russian brothers.
I was just about to go in there. I have the article up.
I'm sure they'll come back and allow for him to sell My Pillow online through their site.
Oh, sure. That's the thing I was saying, or this is what I was about to say. With this whole My Pillow, getting quote unquote canceled, there is a world that supports anybody who is a conservative or who supports Trump of any sort. So he has a comfortable, lack of a better term, pun intended, not intended, high key, low key. He definitely has a comfortable audience that he could literally throw his pillows to. So this is not, to me, it's like this is free advertising for him. Because there will be people out here going, oh, well, if it's getting taken down and he can only sell it online now, well, I'm going to go support the hell out of him now. Anytime I buy a pillow, it's going to be My Pillow. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch. And Parler, same thing. Parler, I'm sure, will be like, hey, let's do this thing. Let's put some advertising over here, because then people will go buy it. Yeah.
That's it.
You sign up, you get a free My Pillow.
That's right.
Buy one, get one free. You know, use hashtag or use code ParlorMyPillow or something like that. But yes,
Start releasing like Trump-sized body pillows. That might get a good market now.
Oh,
that's a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
Like body pillows of celebrities. Yeah.
Oh dear God.
Man.
I'm good on that. That's insane. People are stupid. People are stupid.
So My Pillow makes about 25,000 pillows per day. So if they got a crowd of 74 million that they can still sell to, they're
gonna be all right.
They'll be selling for a while.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like 74 million are going to be buying the pillows all at once. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be making these things for a long time. They're going to be fine. Just because they're out of these stores doesn't mean a damn thing. They're going to be fine. You know, if he's getting canceled, sometimes it's been a blessing. You know what I mean?
Guess how much money he has, or his net worth?
I don't know.
Take a guess. This is from 2018, so it's probably only gone up.
Half a billion?
Ooh. What about you, David? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. 0.25 billion.
$300 million.
Ooh, I overshot it just by a little bit.
Right there in 2018. I'm assuming that it's gone up because they don't just do pillows; they do mattresses, mattress toppers, sheets. They're a whole, bed line. So I don't know. It's but he's donated a bunch of money. I can't imagine that he's going to be out of the, out of the limelight here anytime soon. It's incredibly crazy. Yeah, but he did. He was identified as one of those who paid for the bail of Kenosha shooter Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yes, he was. Yeah, and that's another conversation in itself. We're gonna jump over here. So we got to jump into this conversation. Parler is back up again. Sort of. They're sort of up. They are being supported by a Russian-owned hosting and web security business called DDoS Guard. So, of course, they were pulled down last Monday after the riots and everything. But now they have found a new home. It's up, but they are not able to. It's not up and running yet. You see what I'm saying? So it looks like they'll be back up soon. People will be able to use the actual app here very soon. But right now, they're obviously going through all the technical stuff. They're getting all the stuff that they need to do. They're going through the stuff that they need to so that they can have the app back up as a platform, ready to service anybody that wants to download that app. So Parler is not dead. Like I said, y'all. Like I said before, I knew for a fact that it's like either you build it yourself or you find another place that will be willing to house your app. Obviously, that's what was going to happen. You know what I mean? So they were down for for a little bit, for a few days. I understand. Like a week is like a year or 10 years in the social media world. But at the same time, at least they can go back up and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? There's worse situations that they can be having, like not have it up ever again. And they're at least doing it. So whether you like that and agree with that, then there you go. Your app is back up, will be back up and running here very, very soon. So there you go. Good news for those people who are using Parler. I say just don't incite any type of insurrection on the app, and I think you'll be okay. But it is Russia. But it is Russia. It is a Russian server, so they probably don't even give a damn. So you could probably say everything you want to say on that thing, and they'll just go, ha, crazy Americans. You know what I mean? So that's a possibility too. What were you going to say, David?
I forgot.
Okay, sorry, man. I was just finishing that.
I did send you an example of a body pillow, though. You can make your own in case anyone wants to see it.
Ooh, let me pull this up. Did you wait? Nope. I gotta
send it in Skype.
Okay, hold up. Why gotta be Idris Elba though?
Good pillow, man.
Why though? Why though? Oh my God, this is stupid. Look at that, y'all.
I've been training 3 years
What?
for this fight.
What? I don't even know what that is. Hold up. Sam Good.
I ain't no damn hero.
Sorry, guys. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, there you have it. I'm like, why gotta be Idris Elba, though, man? Why Idris Elba? Why Idris Elba?
See, so that's all they have to do is just go into like a far right conservative body pillow thing, and my pillow might be able to stick around for a while. Just have like a Trump series, maybe a golden series, golden shower series. I don't know.
Okay.
Wow. We just went there. Yeah, man. The body pillows thing. Okay, I could see that. I thought it was actually like formed like the person. You see what I'm saying? Full body pillow, but it's actually formed like the person. That would be hilarious. I'd actually pay to see that. I'd actually pay to see somebody actually buy that ish.
So you want an Idris Elba plushie?
So like Idris Elba, full on like body pillow, but it's like his likeness, his body. So then you're cuddling with. That's so messed up. Actually, it's really messed up. When you think about it, that's just wrong on so many. It's wrong on so many levels, bruh. Wrong on so many levels. But it would make money. I'm sure there's a lot of women out there that would probably buy a Brad Pitt body pillow. You know what I'm saying? Or who's?
I'm sure some people get it.
It's like, who's hot right now? You know what I'm saying? What people are hot right now? Oh, somebody would definitely buy like a body pillow of Kim Kardashian. Somebody would. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's crazy out there. Shoot. People are marrying sex dolls. So there's an avenue for everybody. There's something for everybody, right?
There's definitely some body pillows that are out there. If you look up celebrity body pillows, there's definitely ones that are out there.
Word.
They're mostly just like, they're not like actual formed to their body, but like they have, sheets that have that person printed on it that go over it. But I'm picturing, like, when you're saying like body pillow, I'm picturing like a full on like stuffed, like life size.
Yeah.
Like version of the person.
That's
like
exactly.
A sex doll, but with feathers instead of rubber.
That's right.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Literally a human, like a life-size version of that person, but they soft. But they a pillow.
He's kind of like Jack most of the time. You wouldn't expect them to be soft. Right?
Like Chris Evans pillow, a Chris Evans pillow. Queen JT just said that. You know what I'm saying? A Chris Evans pillow, exactly. Captain America pillow, life size, just like his body, but he's soft. See what I'm saying?
DJ Khaled.
Shoot, bruh, there are people out here. DJ Khaled, sure, but hey, there's something for everybody. I believe that we live in a world that there's someone for everybody, right? So, same thing. You know what I mean? So, like, the pillow could smell like that person too, like their natural essence. You know what I'm saying? Their musk, if you will. You know,
that would be really. It's getting really strange.
Getting really strange, but think about it though. That would be funny as hell if that actually was real.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's sex dolls. There's robotic sex dolls that exist. And people are marrying these damn things. So, anybody who has an idea, just, who can, whoever wants to trademark that, please go ahead. I am not that creepy, so there you go. Go with God. Mazel tov. That's just not my thing. But you see what I'm saying? That'd be funny.
Mm-hmm. Kanye one's good.
Ooh, a Kanye one.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be hilarious.
That's why I sent a link in the chat. Some lady stuffed a pillow, but like it has the head is the only thing that's like not just like one lump.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Pillow or whatever.
But see, imagine that Imagine
It puts
that
the lotion
idea.
on its skin.
It puts the
That's
lotion
what
on
it
its
feels- that's what
skin.
it starts feeling like.
That's creepy. You see what I'm saying? But that's real. Somebody out there would be somewhere out there. Somebody crazy enough out there would be willing to do something like that. Like that woman. You know what I'm saying? But imagine you going on a date, right? And after the third or fourth date, depending on what, depending on her, depending on who she is and how she is, she finally invites you into her home for a cocktail, right? You know the story. So you go in there and you're like, awesome, I can't wait. She's so hot. We've had great conversations. I can't wait. You walk in and you see a life-size pillow of Kanye West on her bed. What do you do? Do you get the deed done and go? Did you get in and get out? Do you leave? Or you go, oh my God, she's the one I've wanted for of my entire life. She is my soulmate. What do you do? To me, seems a little weird. I go running. Nobody? You guys don't have anything to say.
I can't even imagine.
See? It'd be weird, man. It'd be weird. Unless she goes,
those things where you like squeeze it and he starts singing to you.
oh my God, I'm gonna let you finish. That's what should be singing there. I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah, that's what we need is like we can make our own series of body pillows that when you like squeeze them or squish them, they make a noise for you.
Yes. Oh my God. Every time you squeeze my pillow, no, literally like my body size pillow, it just says bye. There you go. The entire time.
That was quick, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Bye. Done. See, I already know it. Bam. Done. Millionaire. You see what I'm saying? Buy my pillows. It's available right now on teespring.com. Oh, God, that'd be hilarious. But anyway, I digress. That would be, I'm just saying, you go into, and because you know for a fact, every girl has this story of, every girl, I feel like this, and ladies, please tell me if I'm wrong, okay? But you guys always have that one weird thing in your bedroom that is my friends got that for me. They're just, my crazy friends got it for me, so that's why I still have it. That kind of thing. You see what I'm saying? There's always that weird, funny, but it's kind of weird and creepy at the same time. But you guys keep it for memorabilia, like a memory. And the dude walks in the bedroom and there it is and all of its glory. And he's like, what the hell is that? Oh, my friends, this is so crazy. We were just in Vegas and this happened. And then I just keep it for memories. Real talk. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not.
Fellas, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We've all been there. Walk in the room, you're like, okay, but she's cute. We're going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. We're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. It's cool. It's fine. It's not a red flag. It's not a red flag. It's not a red flag. I'm just saying. Nobody agrees. Come on, guys. Panda feels me. Thank you. Thank you. I am not crazy. We all been there. And it's that moment like, do I leave or do I stay?
Can we turn the lights off?
Yeah. The thing glows in the dark and does this stuff in the background. Just like, why is that? Why is it on you got it on your mantelpiece? Like, why? Like I said, so it'd be like that pillow, the Kanye West pillow, human size. You walk in, there it is, just laying on the bed. What is that's Kanye? Is that a life-size pillow of Kanye? Oh my God, my friends, they were like so crazy. They gave this to me as a gift. I just keep it. And it's like, wait, you've had this all this time? This happened 6 years ago. You still got that itch? It's still on your bed, man. It's still on your bed. That's weird. That's all I'm saying.
Like when you take your Kanye pillow to bed, like, do you still play Barry Manilow, or do you have to play Kanye because he'll get pissed otherwise?
See? Well, see, any person should get pissed if you're going to play Barry Manilow. David, come on. What are you talking about? Barry Manilow? I love you. No, I'm playing. Oh, I'm playing. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. Barry Manilow. Yes, we need more Barry Manilow in our life. Seriously. What's a Barry Manilow song anyway?
I don't even know.
Jello. He made that song. He made that. He literally made that tune. I'm not kidding. He made that jingle. Useless knowledge there. What did he do? What's the song that he did? Mandy. There you go. Oh my God. Imagine getting it in with that song in the background. That's weird. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's got to be weird. It's Kanye, you know? He's not. You can't just play something normal.
That is a very...
It's only Taylor Swift songs.
That's a very, very slow-groined. Like, that's a slow-groined song. You know what I'm saying? Have mercy. You better be marrying that woman if you're doing that kind of slow grind. I'm sorry. Oh, Mandy. Like, oh, my God. Her name better be Mandy, too, because you can't do that. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Anyway, I don't know why we went down that route, but we went down that rabbit hole hard. We need those every once in a while. That was very fitting. We got one more video we got to check out here. Now, this is a video of a woman that was arrested. She was arrested because she was arrested because she wasn't willing to wear a mask inside of a coffee shop. This is a video that has been kidnapping me. This is a video you just heard her. This is a video that was going viral a couple days ago. I hadn't gotten a chance to check it out, and I figured might as well throw this up here. Let's see it with our own two eyes as our last story of the show today. Let's check this out, shall we?
Get your hands off of me. You are kidnapping me. I will personally.
Kidnapping.
Take your hands off of me. You don't have the right, sir. Get your hands off of me. I've done nothing wrong. I am not a criminal. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off of me. No. Get your hands off of me. Ma'am. That's a violation. Take your hand off of me. Sir, you need to read your Constitution. You need to read the Constitution. Get your hands off of me. You don't have the right to do this.
They're inside a Panera. I just realized that now. They're inside a Panera, and she's upset with her leopard print.
It says it's a Starbucks cafe, isn't
it? Maybe it is a Starbucks. That may be that looks like a Star. It's a Starbucks. My bad. Starbucks. Never mind. F a Panera.
You're taking a picture of this. This is so illegal. Take your hands off of me, sir. I am not a criminal. I've done nothing wrong. I'm asking you to get your hand off of me. I'm asking you to take your hand off of me. I'm asking you to take your hand off of me.
She is very calm right now as far as her physical
Take your hand
approach.
Off of me. Take your hand off of me. I don't want your hand off me. You're violating my personhood. I have my First Amendment rights. Look at this. You get this? You get this? I'm asking him to take his hand off of me. He has no right to kidnap me. This is kidnapping. You are. Let go of me.
How's this kidnapping? I'm curious. Where's the kidnapping happening?
Let go of me. I'm happy to step out. This is because the police department are ignorant of the constitutional rights. Okay. This is why this man has his hand on me, and he's on my personhood, and I have the right to protect my personhood. No, sir. Take your.
That's a new one. I need a shirt that says personhood. Personhood. I need a shirt that says personhood. Shut your face, Jack. Damn it, Barry Manilow.
Hand off of me. Take your hand off. Don't steal my purse. Now he's stealing my purse. I have done nothing wrong.
Oh, here comes another one.
Take a picture of these guys. Get their names.
How can she if she's filming it?
Yee-hoo! Getting all this? You see this? This is illegal. I don't see no badge on you, sir. Shame on you. Shame on you.
I got the white cop came in and was like, I've had enough.
And it happened. As soon as he showed up, they just whoop, and she out the door. One thing real quick before we go into the part where she gets arrested. Isn't this like a faux pas? Like wear two different types of leopard print? Like it is leopard print, but it's not the same leopard print. Isn't that a faux pas? My fashionistas, please holla at your boy. Am I right at this? Is this wrong? Isn't this a faux pas? Is this a no? Curious.
Let go of me. Shame on you. Let go of my purse. Are you filming this, sweetheart?
Yes, I am.
Are you filming this, sweetheart? Stop it! You cannot arrest me. I've done nothing illegal. I have done nothing illegal.
What you been arrested for?
Stop it. Stop it.
Put your hands back. Stop resisting.
You want to know something funny? She's screaming because she's trying to call for the cops. I'll just let that one sink in.
No, I am not under arrest. Leave me alone.
Yeah. So there you have it, y'all. A woman refused to wear a mask inside of a Starbucks and was arrested. Now, should she have been arrested or not? Did she need to be arrested? I mean, that's the question. Like, does she need to be arrested? To me, I don't think she needed to be arrested. I feel like that's a little extra, in my personal opinion. It's not like she was, from what it shows, like we don't know, like we always say on the show, we don't know what happened before they hit record. I mean, obviously, if she was acting a fool and doing all kinds of violent things, that'd be one thing. But if she was just there and just saying, no, I refuse to not wear a mask, should she have been arrested for that? Or kidnapped?
I think
she was saying that she wasn't going to leave.
Yeah.
But that doesn't, yeah.
Private property. You're told to leave because you can't
that's
be
true.
in there without a mask.
That's true.
And they're like, I'm not leaving. Okay, now you're trespassing.
That is true. That is very true.
Trying to fall down the whole way and scream really loudly.
Yeah. I hate, like, that's the one thing I hate more than anything in the world is when I see this one with a lot of women that are getting arrested and they try to resist arrest, is where they do the toddler thing, right? When they don't want to move, they just drop their butt to the ground. Like they just go dead weight because they think that that's going to actually work. You know, that's exactly what she was doing. Like, oh, no, I don't want to go. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, sweetheart, these men are overpowering you. They're going to, these cops are going to arrest you because now you're resisting arrest. Now you're resisting. And that's a problem. But yeah, I mean, you're on private property. You're absolutely right. You're on private property. They have every right to sit there and go, hey, please, this woman's not complying with our guidelines. We're not going to serve her.
I could see them just sending her on her way, but the fact that she was resisting and causing such a ruckus about it is probably why they took her in.
Yeah.
What I'd like to see happen in those instances is like they immediately write a fine, and then if they don't leave when they get the fine, then arrest them.
Right.
Then you get a little double dip right there. But that's everyone's calling her Animal Print Karen.
Animal Print Karen. Yes, that works for me. I just like, but it's a mix. You know, she mix matched her animal print. Like I said, ladies, especially the ladies, or all you fashionistas. You don't have to be a lady to be a fashionista. Please comment down below. Is that wrong? We got two different leopard prints going on. Like, isn't that a faux pas? Isn't that a fashion no? You know what I'm saying? Comment down below. I'm confused. I mean, you don't see me running around wearing leopard. So, you'll see me be wearing leopard when I make millions of dollars. Then I'll be stupid and like wear leopard because I got the monies to do so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody's with me on that. I understand. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be wearing leopard print anytime soon.
Those are your dreams.
No, you know what I mean? I got some hood dreams. Come on now. You know what I mean?
We know you got some hood dreams. We heard you say it earlier.
Now you like
Shut your face. Shut your face, all y'all. Shoot, David with your, oh, Mandy. You know what I mean? Oh, Mandy. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. I'm done. I'm done with all y'all. But that woman should not have, she should have just complied. I'm surprised she didn't get tased. I'm surprised there wasn't anything worse that happened to her. Ooh, lucky her. Lucky her. Because there's been so many other videos we've seen where people just got beat the crap out of because of not complying on anything. So there you have it, y'all. Just another person not willing to just simply put on a mask so that they can just do what they need to do and keeps it moving. But anyway, guys, that is the show this morning. I appreciate all y'all for being on. Jack, David, thank you so much for being on. Yeah, I don't know where T was today. I guess he couldn't make it this morning. You know, he's too busy molding young minds, you know what I mean? Teaching the young ones out there. So I guess he couldn't make it today. But, you know, shout out to him because he's always, you know, he's our boy. You know what I mean? He's always with us anyway. Yes, there will be an evening show. I will be on this evening. It will probably be for a short time because I got a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to get ready for tomorrow morning's inauguration show watch party. But I will be on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and there will be a big old watch party tomorrow morning starting at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time to watch everything that is going down. Oh, Mr. T is at work. See, like I said, he's molding young minds. You know what I mean? Now he's gonna have to explain to the kids who Barry freaking Manilow is too. You know what I mean? Little music appreciation day or something.
I don't know about that.
Barry freaking Manilow. Yeah. Yeah.
Might be able to tell I don't listen to much pop music.
Yeah. That's a whole other conversation in itself. But anyway, I hope you guys are all have a great rest of your day, great afternoon and all that. Like I said, I'll be on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so be on the lookout for that. I'm sure there will be a pop-up video at some point somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But maybe not, because I am working on something specifically for tomorrow morning show. But I'll try to do a pop-up when I can today if something's really popping off. All right? But anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is The Pascal Show. Bye. Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow, David.
Everyone's got their own rhythm they get into.
If you love peace and wellness for the holidays, don't cancel them. Prepare STL. Decorate. Make it as normal as you can, but slow the spread of COVID. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Watch your distance. Prepare STL, helping St. Louisans of color prepare and prevail.
But you see how he makes these S's in his body right here? That's where he's hanging on, and then he's moving forward with the locomotion of his ribs. That is classic Missouri rat snake right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him before he gets into a hole. Now, these snakes are not biters. They won't bite as long as you don't squeeze them. If you just stop them like this, it'll freeze them, and then you just gently pull them back. As long as you don't squeeze them, they won't bite.
Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Guy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
Fully open, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much open. So you can't sit inside yet. Monday you can sit inside a little bit. We'll have 25% of the tables inside, and then we're letting it rip outside.
So I know that there's a lot of people really concerned about staying safe and all that.
No,
so what are you guys doing in regards to that?
Well, we have extra people to clean, rub everything down all the time. Everybody inside's wearing masks. And we have little stickers on the ground so everyone can stay 6 feet apart.
Right on.
The tables are all spaced out, inside and outside.
Sugar Fire, open in full effect right now. They're staying healthy, they're staying clean. Go get you a rack of ribs. Sugar Fire, open right now. Thanks.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.